Hello crafty friends, this is the Paper Chef here. Today I'm going to be sharing my team swaps with you. Now on a couple teams, I have my personal team, my direct team is called the Paper Chefs, and they're my downline. They're called my downline at Stampin' Up. And we all belong to the Beehive. So my upline, her name's Hattie, she has a team called the Beehive. And that's where the swap, most of these cards are going to be from the swap that we did in the Beehive. Now, I also have, because my birthday was recently, I'm going to show you some birthday cards. Some are Stampin' Up and some are not, and I think they'll be inspirational. I also just received some random happy mail from team members, etc. And once in a while, I like to come on and share happy mail. Now, I haven't done it in a while, so I'm going to probably miss some of you that have given me happy mail over the last few months. So I'm just doing my recent happy mail, and we're going to go from there. Now, what I've done ahead of time is a little bit of research, and I did some notes on the back of some of these to figure out where in the catalog you can find these items. So let me show you, though, what I just did on YouTube. So if you missed it, I just did, here's my little wobble spring. There's a new stamp set called Birthday Piggy, and I just went on YouTube and shared how to cut out these stamped images from this Birthday Piggy, it's called. This Birthday Piggy is a new stamp set in the annual catalog. And so if you missed that tutorial on YouTube, I shared how to cut out stamped images, how to color them, and then I put a few more cards together since then. And I also put some candy treats together using this Birthday Piggy. So here's a couple candy treats. I always like to show you a lot of things. So before I show you the swaps, I'll just show you where the Birthday Piggy is. Because who knows what happened to the box? My whole table is already full again. Here you go. This is the stamp set I just showed how to cut out and color using the Stampin' blends. All right, so without further ado, I'm just going to start opening cards and see what they look like. I haven't opened these yet myself. I did take notes though. Let's do this one because it's very different. It is going to be, I'm going to refer to page 15 on the Pansy. All right. So the Pansy Patch Bundle was used to create this card. The theme of our swap was embossing folders for our team. So we tried, and most people use an embossing folder as a background. So you can see this embossing folder was used with the Pansy Patch. And she wrote, Tracy, this is Tracy's card. So when you see these, I'm going to tell you which ones I created. There's only a couple in this whole pile I created. Well, maybe just one I created, which is my swap. All the rest are things I received. Just so you know, because this isn't a tutorial. This is a demo. This is just, not a demo, a sharing. Wow, Gorgeous Grape. It looks like Gorgeous Grape is in the back. And then a layer of Pale Papaya. And then it looks like a layer of Flirty Flamingo. All kinds of fun stuff. Even looking like some new ink colors. Okay, so it's Gorgeous Grapes. I know I love the colors too in the Pansy Patch card. So the Pretty Flowers embossing folder, we'll get to that later. That's going to be, I'm going to share where the embossing folders are in the back of the catalog. And I also have some embossing folders to share too. But I don't actually have this one. But I really like it. And I'm going to put these back in the bags this time so I can remember who did what. So nice job, Tracy. And let me also take this off because that's the only Pansy Patch card I have. So I can find my way around again. All right, we're going to move along. I'm going to try to find the other one that used the flower embossing folder. Here we go. Because that's the same embossing folder, and you can see how it comes out totally different. So for this card, I wrote down page 97. But the thing is, I don't know who made it. And I'm wondering if it wasn't Lisa, the person who coordinated. I'm not sure who made this card because they didn't put their name on it. But maybe that's inside. So this is, oh, I even got an envelope. Bonus envelope. So color and contour is where the sentiment came from. But again, it's that same embossing folder called Pretty Flowers embossing folder. This is as well. Okay, I like that little splash of color in the inside. It's looking like the new Parakeet Party color. And, oh, here it is. It does say Jen Howard. How did I miss that? Oh, you know what? It was behind the envelope. That's why. There was an envelope in there. So that's who made this card is Jen Howard. we tend to put our card, like in our swap, we don't stamp on it. We just put a little sticky note of who made it. So this looks like a little Orchid Oasis, the new metallic ribbon, and this looks like the new in color Starry Sky. Okay, so color and contour is where the sentiment came from. Pretty Flowers Embossing Folder. Okay, next we'll do this cute little cactus card. Super cute. Sorry, I just need to put things back in bags. I'm not going to figure out. Last time I did a swap thing, I couldn't figure out who made what later. I lost all the sticky notes. All right, so this one is Cactus Cuties, page 66. Okay, it must have been the other catalog. Okay. See, it could be that. So when we just had the theme of embossing folders, we just said any current catalog. We have this current catalog as well. So this catalog is new. This catalog I'm showing here is the mini catalog, and it's going on till the end of June. So the Cactus Cuties is in this catalog, the mini catalog. And I love how the new ink colors were used in this one. And this one is Patsy Jones. Patsy Jones made this card. And the embossing folder that she used is called the Hive 3D Embossing Folder. And I love how she used all the ink colors on this. Really beautiful. So she stamped with the Tahitian Tide and the Starry Sky and Parakeet Party. And there's some sweet sorbet in there. Really like the way she inked this up. She even used some of the new ink color twine. So super cool. And another thing that's neat is like the embossing folder wasn't used on the entire thing. Like it's lighter in certain parts. I don't know if that was done purposely or not, but that's cool. All right. Let's take that off there. And let's move along with this one. We'll do this one because it's the only one like this, made with this one. Page 16 of the annual catalog. Bottled Happiness? Here it is. Bottled Happiness product. So this card uses the gingham embossing folder. And it has a special fold, and I was kind of curious as to the fold, but I didn't want to take it out of the bag until I was with you guys. So you could share in my fun. This one is it's card by Vicky Reese. And wow, that's neat, right? Look at all the embossing going on. Okay, so she took a panel. This is a nice fun fold. She took a panel of cardstock. This is the new, I need to pull out those colors and show you. But these, I'll show you those later. But this is the new Tahitian Tide. And then she also embossed another panel over here. And then she used the new In Color Designer Series paper and the bottle. And then she put the stamp here, Overflowing with Happiness. So that was lots of fun. That's a fun fold card. I like it. Okay. I don't actually have this one, but some of us, we went to an event called On Tour, and they sent us each a different stamp. They sent us different stamp sets. So like a lot of us had stamp sets ahead of time that we were able to start crafting with before the catalog went live. So that was fun. All right. Okay, this one is Betty. Betty's one of the Paper Chefs and the Beehive member. And she used Hearts and Kisses, the Hearts and Kisses stamp set. So I really like that. And I don't know which catalog that's in or if it's still current, but I love what she did here with this card. With the lips, You Go Girl, the lipstick. And she said she used parts of a paper pumpkin. So I'm not sure. Maybe this part was part from a paper pumpkin. But she said she used, and I like how she used the gold twine on there, the gold cording. And some bling. There's some bling on this. Super fun. Wow, lots of you guys joining in today. Hello, Diana, Darlene, Carolyn, Gloria, Hump Day, Created to Bless is saying it's Hump Day. Hey, so Gloria, you can go back and watch the piggy video later then. We got to do this one now, and then you can go back and watch that one. Yeah, I'm busy today trying to catch up on things, as you can see. Thank you, Darlene. All right, let's move along. I have so many of this seashell one. So many from that same embossing folder. So let's do that next. This seashell one, and I'll show you a bunch of the cards made with that similar set. Donita Cook is one of the paper chefs on my team and also a Beehive member. So Donita, and I wrote it on the page number, page 22. So I'm going to show you a bunch of these seashell cards at once, because so many use this embossing folder and this seashell set. A lot of them use this because we were trying to make sure when we do our swaps that the embossing folders. So I have 5 cards using that embossing folder. Okay, let me kind of tilt them all like this so you could see them, and then I'll talk about each one because they use different sentiments sometimes, and I can open each one. But one of the goals of our swaps, we said, oh, let's make sure when we do swaps that the items are carrying over, that they're current, and that they're going to be in the next catalog. So when we planned our swap, it was before this catalog was live. And we said, hey, whatever you do, make sure that we'll try to keep the products current and that they're going to be in the next catalog. Wow, this is a heavy-duty card, Donita, so top-notch layering here. That's cool. So I really like how she used this Friends Are Like Seashells stamp set, which is a classic stamp set. I have this one as well. And we used to have paper to go along with it and a whole suite. It's carried over for a couple years now, which is nice, or a couple catalogs now. So she used that nice sentiment. I really like how she used Winkastella on there when she embossed the background, and the use of twine, and it's very heavy. And she put a little shell on the inside. So we got balmy blue going on here, balmy blue color, tone on tone. Okay, so this is one of the really neat shells embossing folders that has dies that also coordinate. So we have stamp set and dies and the embossing folder that all coordinate. Get in the bag. Oh, you know what it is? There's a sticky note in the back. That's what's keeping me from getting that into the bag. Okay, for this one, she used, okay, this is Eden's Garden. Oh, look, notes. I love when they put notes. We'll come back to this page because I wrote Eden's Garden, page 59. It was still the same embossing folder, but I'm just showing you where the sentiment came from. All right, here. Y'all know I love Eden's Garden, and we did a lot with that one on YouTube in one of the series. So this is Sharon. Oops, I didn't mean to put your address there. Okay. Sharon, sweet. Another team member. Okay, Eden's Garden. Okay, lovely. And this is white and black. Okay. So this is the embossing folder. Looks like white cardstock, lots of good etching there. Okay, envelope included as well. Alrighty. Let me see. Going back to this. So let me go back to that page with the seashells. Now I can't find out what page it. 29. No, 22. 22. Okay. So this one, you are unique and completely amazing. This is using Very Vanilla. And maybe, okay, handmade by Amy. It says handmade by Amy. I'm trying to think, maybe is this Flirty Flamingo? I'm thinking Very Vanilla and Flirty Flamingo. I like the bling. How she added just a few little gems of bling there and stamped this sea star on the inside. Very cool. Okay, let me get rid of this, but keep the name here. I'm going to put that there and that there, so I know who made what card. All right, now, Peaceful Moments. Okay, so that's where I wrote page, what did I write? Page 29. This is just saying where this sentiment came from. So we were close to page 29. Here we go. Right here, Peaceful Moments, page 29. This stamp set has been around for a long time. in a few different catalogs. We have these little clear envelopes. Some use them, some don't, but this looks like a different kind of bag. This is going to be a tricky bag. Oh, no, it's just tucked in. It's not a tricky bag. All right. Thinking of you with all my heart. Very nice. So this is, she wrote a little note. She said, this is Pam. Okay, Pam Clater. She wrote, I have always loved white on white and ivory on ivory in fabrics, clothes, and now in cards. I like that. A little note saying that she likes the tone on tone, like the light on light. And this is a heavy duty because of extra layers there. Oh, this is interesting because there's another layer. There's not just the layer of Very Vanilla, but then there's a layer behind it and another layer behind it with the card, with the seashell. So that's interesting. I like how that's a few extra layers there. 3 layers. Actually, I'm going to leave the page number there in case I share this with my team, which hopefully they just watch it here. I think I did share the link with my team. All right, so let's keep going. This one is the last one made with that embossing folder. Okay, we have there's another address showing on the back. I'm trying not to show. Okay, here's the card. This was made by Hannah. Okay, and let me see. Blending brushes is what I think she said she used for this. I really like how she colored the embossing folder. Super cool. A little piece of seaweed there, and there's a Bermuda Bay, and it looks like a little strap. It kind of looks like a little band like you would fasten. It's neat. It's not loose though. I like the bling. I like the sea star. And I really like the coloring of the embossing folder. All right, so what I want to do is show you this embossing folder because it's so like thick and nice. I have a bunch of these out to share. All right, this is it. It's a 3D embossing folder. And you can see like the really cool etching on it. And you can see how thick our 3D embossing folders are. So it's called, here we go, turn it over this way. You can see what it looks like. See? And so it's called the Seashells 3D embossing folder. Okay, other embossing folders used throughout this that I'll share. This is called the Painted Texture embossing folder. Okay, Painted Texture, you're going to see that in a moment. You're going to see a repeat like of different ones. And then we've seen this gingham embossing folder. This is not a 3D embossing folder. You see the difference between a 3D, how much thicker the 3D embossing folders are than the regular embossing folders. We have the Hive 3D embossing folder. You've seen some projects created with that. Timber, but I'm not sure if to use the timber or the bark for this one. We're going to do this one next because I think it used this one. Looks like she used the timber 3D embossing folder. And then, oh, I don't know if anybody used the brick one. I love the brick one. All right, so I just grabbed out some current embossing folders I had to share. And then there's a fern embossing folder as well, which we'll share in a couple minutes too. All right, and that's a current one. All right, next one, it says page 13. Page 13. All right, oh, here, the tea. I wrote tea. Cup of tea bundle. This one was created by Susan Edwards. Busy with the quickie. Okay, and I don't want to put the address there, but Susan Edwards. She always makes really nice layered colored cards. So she looks like she used the blends in there or markers. It's really nice. And I really love how she used this tea. And then she used some flowers from, what else did I write? I wrote Hues of Happiness, I guess that would be called. And I think this is my only tea one, so I can take this little sticky out and go to the page where she used the hues. So what she did here is combine this, by the way, in addition to the embossing folder, there's the scallop contour dies, and she stamped onto the vellum, and she cut out a piece of the vellum. All right, so let's go to page 109 and see where she got the flowers from. I think you see me work with this Hues of Happiness paper if you've been checking out my channel. Oh, this catalog. I went through this entire catalog the other day. Lost my voice. So fun. The video was like, I don't know. It was over an hour, less than 2 hours. It was very long. Very good walkthrough. So we had a lot of fun. Here we go. So here's the flowers she used for the inside of the cup of tea. So you can combine 2 different sets and get a really cool result. I really like this. This is the kind of card I would like make multiples of because it has such like wide appeal, and there's like flirty flamingo. Let's see if there's anything on the inside. Okay, no, plain on the inside. Super cute. All right, I'm going to put this back in the bag. Hues of Happiness, by the way, is the one. Just while I'm here, I'll show you something I made. We did a video on how to cut out the flowers from Hues of Happiness with the ScanNCut. So I can just show you those real quick. Just to keep you awake, okay? Keep you all awake. This is the Hues of, this one, Hues of Happiness flowers. And I shared how to cut out pattern paper with the ScanNCut. And then I used the Nature's Prints for this sentiment. This is my favorite one, this purplish one. So this is just more fun with the Hues of Happiness. I don't have the stamp set like Susan did for the ones that she colored. But this is what you can do with just the paper. All right, done with the Hues of Happiness. I just want to go quicker because I have a lot of projects to show you. All right, let's see. Believe it or not, we're only about halfway through this pile of happy mail. All right, let's do this one. What did I write on this one? I wrote page 13. Okay, over here, page 14. I wrote page 13, 14 and 13. So for this one, we have, let's see if there's any, okay, no address. Sometimes it's hard not to, I don't know how much people want me to share, but some people don't mind me sharing because, you know, that's how they grow their businesses, like when I share the name of their business. So she is Crafty Sweet Keisha. This is Keisha's card, and it's Sending Smiles Bundle. Okay? Oh no, not the bundle. Just Sending Smiles stamp set for this flower. Yeah, Gloria, about the Hues of Happiness, I did a whole video on how to cut out the pattern paper from the Hues of Happiness, so please check that out. Hi, Katie. Thank you for your comment. Hi, Yvonne. I know, right? That shell embossing, right? Created to bless. I love that shell embossing folder, too. And Terry, I know, right? Hi, Terry. So, yeah, wow. All right, this one uses the gingham embossing folder. I love the use of twine. I love the use of the scallop contour dies. And thank you for your friendship. When you flip this over, it's on this little stamp set right here. I had to dig around for it. I had to do research when I was looking up, where did that stamp come from? I have this. I just haven't used it enough yet. I've only used like the little flowers and a few little things. But I totally missed that small thank you for your friendship sentiment. I missed it. So there it is. All right. What else? Okay, this one is, take out some more. This one is mine. This card here. I used page 93 of the annual catalog. I'll show you what I used for the sentiment. To put down some hints for myself here. Okay, so I used the Thinking of You came from this one. It came from the Botanical Layers stamp set. I also used the vellum. I had so much vellum, right? And so I used the vellum. So this one's mine, and I put down what products I used, which I've been doing in my swaps lately. After seeing Linda, one of my team members, she was putting all the contents of what she was using, and then I just started doing that in the back of my cards. I'm trying to do it when I give a customer a card too. So if I give some of these cards out to customers, I'm going to make some more. I'm going to try to include like what products I used in it because there's a lot of products in this one. So I'll just kind of walk you through how I did this one. So first I did the Thinking of You, and I did it with these new really cool shaped dies, and then I used some Parakeet Party to ink around the edges with the blending brush. Then I took 5 strips of Designer Series paper. It's called the In Color Designer Series paper, and I mounted those onto a piece of vellum. I put the whole thing, this whole layer of vellum that's embossed, onto a piece of Altogether Designer Series paper. That's the black and white paper. Everybody got different cards, so no 2 cards are alike. Let's see if I have one more over here that I just made to share. So here's another one, and you can see how I made another one. But this is raised. That's how I sent my swaps. But this one's debossed. So you could take the Hive 3D embossing folder and like deboss it, turn the embossing folder around. But other than that, I used the In Color cardstock. I used different, like, whether I use Starry Sky or Orchid Oasis, I used different pieces of In Color cardstock. So that's how I made that card with some vellum. And I just layered. What I really like about using vellum is you could put, like, the little strips of Designer Series paper. You could put the adhesive behind them, and that way there's no adhesive shining through the vellum. So that was my card for the swap. All right. Keep on going. What about this one? You guys know I love this one. 101, because we have a series going on right now, and I just completed part 2 of that series. I'll see if anything else is handy that I could show you. I think it is handy. So right after this, I'll show you what I made in the series. All right, what does I say? 101. 101. All right, so here we go. Waves of Inspiration bundle. This is using Waves of the Ocean Designer Series paper, the Waves dies, and there is that folder I told you about earlier. Hold on, let me see. Oop. Do you see that folder? You recognize it? Let me grab it. I just had it under here, whatever. How things disappear. Here it is. Painted Texture 3D Embossing Folder. So I really like how she just used it on a little part of it back here. I mean, it's behind the whole thing, but only a little part of it sticks out. And let's see, because I haven't opened the card yet. There's lots of layers going on here. So she used like a tone on tone. So you have like Coastal Cabana and on top of Coastal Cabana card. And then a white piece on the inside. So I like that. Our friendship is a thing of beauty. Okay, who did this one? Here it is, Donnella. Donnella had made this card. So good job, and I love Waves of Inspiration. So much so that anytime I really like a bundle, I try to do a whole workshop series on it with multiple parts. So recently, maybe 3 days ago or so, I shared how to create these cards with that Waves of Inspiration bundle. So if you missed it, this was part 2 of Waves of Inspiration workshop series. And I made these cards in that part 2. Well, I didn't make them all in part 2. We probably made like 4 together, and I had a few made from before. And then this was what we made in part 1 of the Waves of Inspiration workshop series. We made bookmarks and these cards. So if you like Waves of Inspiration, check that out. Okay. Now, these are ones I made other times on YouTube. I have one called, what is that called? Baby wipe technique. I just lost it for a second. It's baby wipe technique when you mix all the different colors together with the wave. So we did that in my Ink It Up series here on YouTube. All right, moving along. Let's do this card. This card uses the Hive 3D embossing folder. And where'd you get it from? Oh, another address. I have to make sure I don't show that. Mini page 30 and 64. So mini catalog, page 30. Okay, that's where she got. So page 30 of the mini catalog, she used the Flowering Rain Boots bundle. Thank you. Thank you, Gloria. Yeah, every swap, I love doing swaps. I get so inspired. And especially because one of the nice things about we doing swap as our team is we don't know, like I don't have this set here, right? So other people send me things and I get to share it with you because, and then we all have different styles. So like I wouldn't get this set That's not my style, but I love having a sample from it to share with customers because it is your style or a lot of other people's style. Okay, this looks like, oh, I like how she stamped the inside too. Very vanilla, shaded spruce. And then I wrote the other page too. Okay, let's make sure we don't have an address. Okay, no, it's okay. Cindy Adair, this is Cindy Adair's card. And she wrote, Embossing Folder, Hive 3D. I use the reverse side to look like chicken wire fencing. Ha, that's cool. See how she made it look like chicken wire fencing? That's a good use of the embossing folder. And then I wrote what did I write? Page 64. I could be reusing these sticky notes. I don't need to crumble them, but hey, we have lots of sticky notes in this house. 64. Oh, the hedgehogs, yeah. The hedgehogs she must have used for, oh, the butterfly. Okay, so use the hedgehogs for the butterfly. And you may notice my hedgehog glue dot holder. This is made from that hedgehog from my friend Kathy. Okay, so hedgehogs are cool. That's a cool little bundle. So good job, Cindy. All right, keep on going. Moving along. This is something that Lisa, she's in charge of our swap. So she's, I guess we'll call her our swap coordinator. So we send her all the swaps. Then she divides them up, tells us which ones she received and everything else. And then she sends them out to us. And look what she did. She made this cute little thing for us. Thanks for participating in the swap. Isn't that neat? And these little sticky note holder with a little tag made of designer series paper and a little scallop contour die. So this is just a fun little thing to give people in your care packages and things. Very nice. Good morning, Sheila. Tuning in from Ohio. All right, let's see what else. Let me shut this and this because okay. Let's go back. We go to this one. So this one is that painted texture embossing folder. And now we go to mini. Okay, mini, page 60. All right, here we go. This is called Blessings of Home. And that's where this came from. Have a perfect birthday. That's that stamp set there. So the card swaps, this is from my team, Gloria. So if you want to join in my team, this is a great month to do it. Oh, look at this one. Our team has swaps every quarter. Every quarter we organize a swap. Not we, but Lisa or different people organize a swap in the beehive. I don't want to say every quarter, every new catalog. This is neat. This is like an acetate card. Every new catalog, our team swaps cards. Okay, here, this is Deb Shaw's card. She's also one of the paper chefs, Deb Shaw. Oh, I really love her folds. She's always into these really cool folds. Every time she like outdoes herself. So let's see how this works. It's like acetate there. And then she has, I'm not sure if you're supposed to do anything with the acetate or to just, oh, I know what it's for. It's for like reinforcement to hold these two flaps together. That is so neat. It's like an easel card, kind of an easel card. Okay, so good job, Deb. I like this. Oh, wow. I didn't notice that. Look at all this going on. I know. I love this card too. I'm trying to, it's like it keeps on revealing more of itself to me, Gloria. I'm like, wow, and this and that. Look at all the details. So you got the embossing going on the side. You got this layer. We're going to have to dissect this and try to figure out how she made this. Look at this little die down here, too, with the little stitching. Yeah, Deb, you outdid yourself. Okay, I wrote page Blessings of Home bundle. Look at the bling inside her flower. I'm not worthy. No, I'm just kidding. We don't judge each other's cards. I'm saying, but this is over the top awesome. I mean, we have all levels in our team in our swaps. But that was just over the top. That's like an advanced, I would call that an advanced level card. Okay, this one is from Hattie. Hattie is my upline. She's the head of the beehive. So I wrote Nature's Prince, page 91. Meaning it's her team that we do this for, the swap that we have. All right, this is what she used. And I'll show you something there that we're going to be making in my Ink It Up series. Okay, so Nature's Prints bundle. So Nature's Prints is where she did the best wishes and happy thoughts. I really like how she used what's called the Fern 3D embossing folder. Can you see that? I hope you can see it. If not, I have some silver I want to show you. So we're going to be making something in my Ink It Up series using this. So I think it's just best I show you my silver one, because then you can really see the Fern 3D embossing folder. So here are some cards I made with this suite. After I show you Hattie's card, I'll show you my pile I made from this Sun Prints, it's called. All right, so Hattie's card has a lot going on as well. There's a petal pink card background. Okay, nothing on the inside. Okay, it has petal pink here. Lots of colors. This looks like pear pizzazz because it looks like she used the subtles. And the Night of Navy. So these are good coordinating colors. And this die is really nice. It's part of the Nature's Prints bundle. I really like this because it reminds me of Forever Fern. I really like this kind of suite because you could do so much with nature suites like this. So I got it, even though I was like, at first I was like, there's a lot too much blue going on in this whole thing. So I just want to show you what I'm doing with it because I do plan on doing this on YouTube. One of these cards, as part of my Ink It Up series, we'll create some cards using this Nature's Print suite. But I love the Hive 3D embossing folder, and here's some other things I've done with this suite. And I'm thinking we'll probably make this card together because it'll give us a chance to do a lot of stamping and blending and just a lot of fun stuff. And we also get to use the Hive 3D embossing folder as well. So these are Nature's Prints. Just gives you a different look at things, right? When you see, look at our styles, totally different styles, but same products, right? So it's really fun to swap and get other perspectives on things. All right, let me put my cards over there for a moment. And, all right, that I'm going to start showing you some Happy Mail. I've also labeled my Happy Mail. And these are from, well, here, let's do this. Let's do this one first. Mini 22. Let's do these two, meaning these, because they're from the same group and different people. Okay, these four are from the same person. And this was just random Happy Mail. We just send like some people from my team send me Happy Mail sometimes. And this was from Jade. Okay, and let's see, I wrote Paige. She didn't sign them or anything. She just gave me blank cards, like as inspiration, which was really nice. She sent them a while ago, but I just wanted to share them in this video because I haven't done a Happy Mail video in a while. So she used the Symbols of Fortune. You might not have like really noticed this one before and how ornate it is, but it has the most gorgeous designer series paper with the gold foiling inside it. So I really like that. So here's what she did on the inside. She put a couple of little die cut dragonflies on the inside. I love all the layering going on with like the scallop there, and I love the crane die cut there. Okay, and you can see the Crane of Fortune is a whole suite in our mini catalog. So look at this, super cool crane. Okay, and then this is what she did with this flowers. I mean, gorgeous how she cut out the flowers and more scallop layering. And look at the inside of that. I mean, is that gorgeous or what? So, yep, I have some super talented people on my team. Okay. She was just writing that she made some cards she wanted to share. And I don't want to read someone's personal note, but she made some cards she was sharing with me. And she made these back in April. So that was from Jade. And I like trying to think of where she got this from. Not sure where that little symbol came from. But that's pretty cool too. And then she made another card too. So this was a little note card she made me. And then she made this card as well. And wait till you see this one. You're going to get blown away by this one. Annual Catalog 112. Actually, it's in the mini catalog too, but I labeled it in the annual catalog. So we'll just do since I labeled it here. All right, you got this lady, and it's pretty cool. Look, a lot of people color this lady, but look what she did to this. So she used the, what's it called? New Horizons Designer Series paper is what I'm trying to think of. Check out the way she made this card. I was going to ask her to do a tutorial sometime for our team. Okay, is this neat or what? I hope you can see what I just did there. So it's like a card here. Maybe I'll show it like at that angle. Isn't that neat? It's a stand-up card with New Horizons paper in the background. This really cool lady that she did the blends and she cut her all out. And then she did a May calendar. So I've had this on my mantle since she sent it to me in April. I had this little calendar like up on my behind where I craft, and just super fun. So In the Moment, it's called, page 112. Super nice. All right. Let's see. This one was, it's going to go with something I'm going to show soon. But this is from Stampin' Up, and it was from Natalie from Stampin' Up. And she said, congratulations on the fact that I earned an incentive trip. So I thought that was really cute that someone from the company sent me something. And it was a personal handwritten note inside this card in a little stamp. So I really like that. And I want to show you what soon they're going to be called. Soon I'm going to be sharing, because next week would have been our incentive trip. And they sent us some, they're called pillow gifts. So I'm going to be showing you some things that they sent us. All right. Now, on to some other fun mail. This was a birthday card I got from my friend Sandra, and I want to see what she sent with it because this is kind of cute, right? Sandra is from Guam, and she's always doing like Facebook Lives. I love her cute little washi tape. She put something cute in here. It looks like little creative coins or something. So I thought that was fun. And then this looks like a little candy or something. I just got this recently. It says mini chocolate bar. Sprinkle. I never had this brand, so that's really neat. Sprinkle dream. I just like things like that because it fits in the mail. It's very flat. Do something creative every day. These look like little creative. I'm not sure if these are stickers or little. What these are? Oh yeah, stickers. Oh, super fun. Awesome. Awesome. She sent me little stickers. Do something creative every day. Awesome. I like those. So I'm going to be able to bless others by sharing some of these with my team. All right. So that was from Sandra. And then I have another team member. Her name's Linda. She might be on here. She sent me these cards. One was Easter and one was a birthday card. And this one was the Easter card. I'm just trying to look and make sure there's no, okay. Nothing, not like a personal message or anything, right? But just making sure that, like, don't want anyone's personal message on there. Super cute Easter card. And this is from the mini catalog. Did I write where it was from? No. This was a kit. She sent this birthday card. See, with the cute little birthday saying inside. And this is from Linda, my team member, Paper Chef, and she has like a really cool kit, the birthday kit. I did buy that kit, but I didn't actually make anything with it. All right, I have a few cards that are not Stampin' Up, and I'm just going to end with those. My sister sent me a cute birthday card, very beautiful with flowers. She also sent she sent some more pictures, and she sent another cute little card. She sent me 2 cards. And then a different sister sent this awesome card with like little puffies in it. So this was like a store-bought card, but I just wanted to show it to you because these were flat, and then I like assembled them. So like these were like little flat puffy things. I can't take it apart now, but I assembled them. I absolutely love how fun this 3D card is. And then my friend Karen, my friend Diane from Guam, another person from Guam, and look at this beautiful, looks like hand painted. Let's see. Yep. This is the artist that made this. So super nice in Guam, the Guam card. Super nice from Karen. And then my husband said he bought a card and he said, I wanted to make sure I got a card that was worthy of your creativity. So, because he brought this really heavy duty card with all these layers in it. And it has like all these pages in it and all this stuff and everything. So it was really cute that he did that. So I thought that was nice. All right, a couple more Happy Mail things, and then I'm going to end. So I did get, like, one time, this is just something that resurfaced recently. Like, it's not from now, but I found it recently. And I had attended Hattie's event, and she gave me this little place card, and I thought that was cute. and it kind of goes with what I'm showing you now. I got this little kit that I joined in an event. So I just wanted to unbox this little kit for you because I didn't get to go to what's called the Stampin' Share. But see, Hattie, my team leader, when she does things, this would have been my name tag. I had to take the virtual option, right? But this was a name tag before when I attended an event. This is the name tag now. So that was fun. And a couple of my team members, Danita and Deb, they went to it. So that was cool that they went to it. They represented the paper chefs. The event was called Demo Stampin' Share, and it was in South Carolina. And this little box I got in the mail. So what I did is I did the long distance option. So she sent me the little box of goodies. So this little tea and a cup of tea bundle. This cookie that's an in-color cookie. I'm going to have to eat that. I'm going to pull that out and eat it tomorrow. And then there's some fun products in it, like some linen thread. I didn't get to make all the projects in person, but there's linen thread to wrap this little envelope. She made a little envelope thing. That I've made them before in my workshop series where you score the sides of the envelope and you call it a bag. I think she called it a bag-a-lope, where you turn this into a bag and then you put the cookie inside it. But I'm going to eat the cookie. Some rhinestones. Okay, I'm going to show you this little tool in a minute. I'm going to show you that last. That's where I'm going to end. Some cutting plates. So this was like the event I didn't attend, but I still got lots of swag or lots of products. Like here, it's like, thank you for registering for the Demo Stampin' Share. Enclosed, you will find the event projects, 2 classes, and a business tool goodie bag, table gift, and gratitude, Cersei. Okay, I didn't see the goodie bag. Oh, maybe that was the goodie bag. Okay, and then here I didn't get to make these yet. I don't know what they're going to turn out like, but there's a tea boutique class that I missed, so I have to like go get the PDF and try to. Here are the parts to make that. And then there's a class, Sending Smiles. So I have to find out what I missed there. But it's like all the pieces cut for me. So it's kind of like how I do kits. And it all came in this really cool box. And then this is really neat. I put this together. This was my ink color guide. And that's where I'm going to end this video today. Just showing you. These are our new ink colors. And it came like flat. So I had to put them together. And I stamped. And I used my blends to show you the colors. But these little swatches were included in this tool. And then I added my own ink color twine and the ring. I put a little hole through it. So it's a little way to show off the colors. So as a demonstrator, it's really fun. I'll be using this many times throughout the year to share these colors. So the Sweet Sorbet is one of our colors. The Parakeet Party. And here are like different things you can get that all coordinate with the colors. And of course the little gems too. I didn't put this on here, but this tool includes the paper, the cardstock paper, shimmer paper, stamps, blends, but also we also have ink color dots that go with our ink colors. So it's really fun how many products coordinate together. Starry Sky. And Orchid Oasis. These are very similar to each other, as you can see. One is more of a blue and one's more of a purple. But they're very similar to each other. So those are what I did. You know, that was the event that I missed. It was called the Demo Stampin' Share. So we have events that are for demonstrators. We have events that are for customers and for anybody. We have virtual events. There's lots of stuff that you could do as a demonstrator. It's lots of fun. And one of the specials this month is that you get designer series paper and ink and all this stuff when you join. It's like a really fun thing. I'll do another video all about that because running out of time and voice today. But thank you, Sheila. I'm glad you liked that. And yeah, Gloria, I'll find, I could see if you can, if we have one like in my VIP group, like a swap or something, if somebody wants to coordinate, then maybe I could do it. But the one in our team, you have to be like in the beehive to do that one. So yeah, but that's how it works. We have different swaps and different groups and different things. And I hope you enjoyed and I hope you were inspired by all the different Happy Mail that you saw by Stampin' Up. And if you'd like to get any of the products I shared, just go ahead and click on the link to my store in the description of this video. That's all for now. This is the Paper Chef. Have a great day.